No problem. No
But
problem.
yesterday I used my phone like shoot to the computer like that lah, to like at towards the end there, because I haven't placed my order so I scared that. I recorded towards the end of the class when you're showing.
Yeah. So, but yesterday our session is recorded on the YouTube already, so it's fine lah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's wait for 1 more minute.
Sheila, I want
Yes.
to ask you one question.
I
want to ask you that what if we are buying from Australia? Do you think it's worth it to buy from Australia?
I always buy from Australia. I always buy from Australia. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I mean that if we are based in Australia, do you think it's worth it that we buy from China? Sorry. Australia.
Why not? I mean, you just compare the prices. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you see if it's worth it for you. Usually if you go by sea at sea, is very worth it. Yeah.
But Rachel, you buy Australia, you ship here, is it expensive?
No, now Amy is based in Australia. So she's asking whether she's an Australian. That means she buy from China send to Australia.
Yes.
Yeah, can. It can be done. It's not to say it is cheaper or not. You need to calculate the cost law. You know, in Australia got one app called Wish. Wish is all buying the stuff from China one. So, and also that the time and all that, so you can roughly compare and see but they are big lah, so they got huge discounts and all that. Yeah.
Which how do you spell? Is it W-I-S-H or W-H-I-S-H?
WISH.
It's an app, is it? That you need to download from Google Store?
Yeah. It's a very famous shopping app in Australia. Yeah. Yeah.
Rachel, what do you usually buy from Australia? Supplements?
No, my facial products I actually buy from Australia. I buy from Chemist Warehouse or a few others lah. I usually see what is cheap there. Yeah. So I'm using this brand called Earon. EAORON. Yeah, that's the facial care I do.
Okay.
And then kitchenware also very cheap. The silicone stuff lah. It's very cheap if you look at Target and all that, right? The prices quite cheap. Can get Australian $2, $3.
But shipping not expensive.
Shipping is AUD 25 per kg by air. AUD 25 for 1 kg like that. And then you can get like within 3 to 4 days, very fast. Yeah.
You ship you use the normal DHL, all those, or
no? I'm using like the first tier lah, the similar to DHL, FedEx, that type.
So you still have to use like China like that. You need to send to the warehouse, all those.
Yeah, you have to go through warehouse, then warehouse send to you. Yeah. Or of course, if you got relative there, then of course your relative can help you to buy lor. Yeah.
Because I think last time my auntie sent something to me very expensive.
Yeah, if you use Australian Post, it's even more expensive and it take 1 month to arrive. So actually I calculated Australian Post is AUD 35 and it takes 1 month Australian Post. So I decided I found somebody, so it's AUD 25 net for 1 kg. It's a first tier company, so they will see which first tier means it's like DHL, FedEx, all that. But they will choose whichever the first available flight out. So I use this company, then the company they will choose. Okay, like this week, they got got one flight going out, which is Federal Express one, then use Federal Express lor. So if they got DHL lor, like that. Okay. Hold on. Okay, let's start. Yeah, let's start. Okay, so today is actually still part of lesson 4, which I want to teach you how to do the payment. We cannot do payment yesterday because we only place order and then the warehouse have not processed. But this morning, the warehouse have already processed. And just now, I kepo a bit lah. So he said that there are four of you place order already. Okay, there are 4 of you who have placed order for the shipment. So they have processed these 4 lah. All right, so I will show you my screen. Yeah. Wait, let's go back to my PowerPoint slide first. Hold on. Let's go back to my PowerPoint slide. Okay. Can you see my PowerPoint slide? Can you see my PowerPoint? Okay. So, quick recap. So yesterday we placed an order in Ace. I also taught you how to cross-check the item from Taobao and Ace. And then the pay we didn't do yet, and the calculation we didn't do yet, which we will do today. Yeah, which we will do today. So how to do that? Okay, I quickly go through first. You log in to your Allcan Express. Now you have to click edit tracking information, this button here. And then after that, you will see this screen, the summary of all your orders. Of course, right now you only have one line only. Doesn't matter. Later on, you will have a lot of lines. And how they do the order numbering, they go from 001, 002, 003 onwards. That is the sequence. All right. So next time when you place order in Allcan Express, it will be your username 002. Okay, another order, it will be your username 003. So if you can see, my one is 326, means my 326 order so far lah. All right, so yellow color, if you see yellow color, it means that my order has been processed and now waiting for payment to be made. If you see pink color, pink color is the warehouse is processing. Okay, pink color means warehouse is processing. And then white color means you have placed an order but safe mode. That means not safe mode means the warehouse will not do anything. It just put an indication that this order is preparing, this person is preparing to place order, take note like that. Okay, white mode means you still can make changes. White mode means you still can make changes. You can still add parcels. You can still change from air to CC to air. No problem one. Automatic. When you're in white mode, you can still change anything automatically on the system. Yeah. And then blue color, okay, means you have paid and you just wait for the item to be delivered to you. Okay, paid. And then gray color, if your order line is gray color, means it is done, it is received on your end. That means I receive it in Malaysia, I've opened the parcel and I have finished. Okay, now yesterday got people ask me, Rachel, I already placed order and my row is yellow color, means waiting to be paid. Okay, waiting to be paid. And then I decided I want to change my mind. I want to go from air change to sea or sea change to air. Okay, once your item is being changed from, let's say it's in a pink color or yellow color, and then you want to change your mind, okay, that means in pink and in yellow, you want to change your mind, then you have to contact the customer service. This will be the manual change already. You have to speak to customer service, is manual change. Okay, it can be done, but try to minimize it. All right. Why minimize? Because actually the warehouse already processed. They already start packing. They already start checking the stuff for you. And then now suddenly you say, oh, wait, I order something and it will take another 5 days. So your item, they have to put it aside already. Okay, and come back to your order again. All right. So if it's in white color mode, your order is white color, you still can make changes with no problem. Easily you can make changes on the system. But when it's pink and yellow, you want to make changes, you have to inform the customer service. Okay, it still can be done. And then so okay, let me continue. So this is how you check it. Then before you pay, don't be so kanchong yet. Before you pay, you still have to check. Okay, you still have to check. So you, next screen, you click on this word called 查看. Of course, if you don't know how to read this word, you use the English translation, but I've used the arrow to point here already. Before you pay, please click the 查看 again. Okay, because we want to ensure that everything is correct. Yeah. So the next screen is, what do you need to check? You need to check the recipient name, recipient phone number, recipient address. Okay, this is the first part. Ensure that the address in full. Please do not put until like Subang Jaya full stop. Sorry, this is international. The first thing they need to check is whether which country first. Okay, so please put address in full. And if you got 2 handphone number or backup phone number, you please put. Okay, you please put. If you don't have, then never mind lah. Okay, so at least your name, telephone, and address must be correct. And then I have chosen ABX. Okay, I have chosen ABX. And then the next screen is, oops, next screen is here where my arrow is. This one is, have the warehouse people check my item as what I indicated, and they wrote here yo. Okay, if you translate to English, they put have, meaning they have already checked my item and done according to my instructions. If your parcel have problem, then the customer service will actually send message to you, okay, to say that your parcel have problem. Okay, so it will not be straightforward, and the customer service will need to contact you via a WeChat app. So later, of course, I will teach you how to do that. Okay. In most circumstances, very straightforward case like mine, I just buy a bag, I buy a dress. So they put yes, yes, it's done. So you must check this part. All right. So after check this part already, then I come back to the main screen. How do I go to the main screen? You click on this edit, transfer here. Okay, you see here. Okay, now you will see my shipping fee is 60 renminbi, and then in ringgit is 38.22. So how much you need to pay? please pay 38.22. Don't be like some of our friends, my friends lah, who are also the Ace customer, they go and pay 60 ringgit. Like that. Okay, don't make this mistake, yeah. 30, you need to pay the ringgit amount. Okay, if you overpaid, all right, the Ace will save your money in your Ace wallet, okay, which you can use in the future if you overpaid, yeah. So you don't worry if you have overpaid. So then how you pay? Okay, basically you need to pay this amount 38.22, and then you need to upload the receipt or the screenshot. You need to upload. So how do I do it? I show it to you first. Later we will go for the actual demo. So you will click here. Click here to upload payment receipt. Okay, click here to upload payment receipt. Then you change. Then after that, you will see this screen, and then you see this RM. You click change to RM. Okay, and then you click on this upload button. Okay, and then you click send. So then you will ask me, Rachel, what is the payment bank details is all listed at the below there. Okay, if you say, hey Rachel, how come my screen don't have this Maybank, Public Bank, CIMB Bank one? It's because you didn't change to the RM mode on top here as I circle. So if you change it to RM mode, then you'll be able to see this. Okay, now for those of you got Alipay wallet, or you Alipay e-wallet or the WeChat e-wallet, you can also use that to pay, but that will be under CNY. That will be under CNY, yeah. So like myself, I pay using CNY because I have a China e-wallet, so I use that to pay. But for you guys, you use the RM here. Click change to RM, upload, and then send. So you are done. So after you are done, okay, so after you are done, your screen actually will turn to blue color one. Okay, your screen will actually turn to blue color. So that's about it on the payment. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Okay, if no question, hold on, let me see what happened. All right, so let's go back to this All Can Express, yeah? So this is the main page. Okay, this is the main page, right? And then, okay, I do all in English lah, so I translate to English, yeah? So I will click User Center, and then change to English again. Okay, so I click here. Right, so you will see mine is all in yellow color. Okay, mine is all in yellow color, means I have to pay. All right, you don't know how to read, you translate to English. Okay, pending payment. Okay, it's called pending payment. Then I go to view. Okay, please do not skip this step, yeah. Do not skip this step. I go to view, I check everything. Okay, I check everything. Okay, all okay already. I go back to my main screen. All right, so I must remember the amount is 38.22. Okay, then I go to payment, and you will upload here lah. Okay, you will upload here. Okay, so your button is CNY, so you need to change to renminbi, ringgit, and then ringgit, then you will see either, Maybank, Public Bank. You fill up all this, and then you send. Okay, and after that you will see your screen change. Okay, you will see your screen change. So let me see whether my screen changed already or not, because I asked, hold on, I reload this page. Okay, let me send a message to Orcan Express. Okay. Okay. See, just now you can, now my page is blue color. Can you see my screen is blue color? Why? Because I have paid already. So just now my yellow changed to blue. Got it? Now my yellow changed to blue color already, yeah. Hold on. So this is very simple step. So it says that I have paid. All right. Now let's go on. What if you all face any problem? Okay. What if you all face any problem? Now, already, as I mentioned, if your case is very straightforward one, there is no problem at all. Okay. That means you don't need even to talk to anybody. Everything is automated if it's a very straightforward one. However, if you need to make any changes or any special requests, all that you will need to communicate on WeChat. Okay, why cannot be WhatsApp? Because although Mr. Ng is based in Malaysia right now, so he can receive the WhatsApp, but in China they cannot receive the WhatsApp, yeah, unless they are very high tech, they know how to use the VPN, then they will be able to connect. Because in China you can use WhatsApp text version only, you cannot receive photos or send photos. That is the WhatsApp. So you have to use the VPNs, but not everybody can afford the VPN in China, yeah. So in order to do that, you will need to have this WeChat. Some of you may already have, some of you do not have. So what you need to do is you download the WeChat app, okay, on your Google Play Store or your Apple Play or your Apple Store. You download the WeChat app, you follow all the instructions to register. Okay. I'm sorry I cannot show you because I'm already a WeChat user, so I do not know how to show from the beginning how to download the WeChat. So you try to download this WeChat application and then see any problem. If you have any problem, maybe you can screenshot to me. I try to settle it for you. Then after that, you use the scan and you add me. Okay, this is my QR code. You add me. And then after that, I will add you to the Ace WeChat group. Okay, so that for Ace customer service, they will contact you for any problem or any issues. Okay, so this is about the WeChat. Yeah, so any questions so far? Any questions so far? Okay, no question. I got two things I want to mention. Okay, let's go back to Ace. So somebody was asking me, Rachel, yesterday you show is to select the flight. How do I select if I want the big C or the small C? So under your, when you key in your address here, this part, right? Okay, you click here. You see my screen and you click here. Can you see the whole list? You can see like Ninja Van, DHL, ABX, Skynet. Okay, so if you want to have the small C, you click this one, which I highlighted. which is ABX/Skynet. This is small c. Okay, now small c, they calculate if you don't want to attract the customer's eyes, your weight should not be more than 10 kg. It can be more than 10 kg, but it will attract unnecessary eyes on your package. So limit your box to about 10 kg. Yeah. Okay. If you got 20 kg, then you split to 2 boxes. Okay. You split to 2 boxes. So do not try to not to exceed 10 kg. Of course, if you got 11 kg or 12 kg, okay lor, that is fine lah. Okay, but let's say if your total is 15 kg, please try to limit to 10 kg. Okay, so for I hope all
Rachel.
yeah.
For small C, no limit is okay. Only shipment have limit.
Okay.
Shipment is tax included. If you got any tax, we will pay for it for the C and small C.
Okay, so this is the, you select this for the small c. So I hope all of you are in West Malaysia, right? Nobody is in Sabah or Sarawak. If you got Sabah and Sarawak, of course the fee is slightly higher, so but you choose a different one. So you don't know how to read, you use the Google Translate again. So the first Ninja Van, DHL, ABS, Skynet, GDEX, and Post Laju, the first 1, 2, 3, the first 6 is air. The first 6 is air. Then this one, ABX Skynet, is the small c. Small c, yeah. And then if you want to go for the big C, okay, big C is this one, 0.3. Minimum 0.3, your size. So it's 30 times 100 times 100 cm, about that size, okay? So if your small c, if add up around, you need to pay 300 renminbi, might as well you convert it to the big C, then you got even more space to play around. Okay, this is what you really need to know. If you are buying mask, you know mask is actually prohibited or got special channel, then you also need to have a special fee because the declaration is different. If you try to hide and then you get caught, then you may need to pay something lah. But if you hide and you got it, then maybe you are lucky lah. Okay, so but there are people who just bring in masks boxes by boxes in the thousands like that. These are for those people who are the selling masks. But if you are buying just one box for yourself and then you put it into your small C with your clothes and your kitchenware, that one is no problem. Yeah, that one is no problem. Okay, and another thing I want to explain to you is this one. Yesterday I asked you all to tick these two, right? I asked you all to always tick these two, which is counting. Counting means we want the warehouse to count your item or count your parcels. For example, you got 5 parcels that you want to send. So when they are checking, minimum they must see 5 parcels. And then another type of counting will be counting per parcel. What is inside your parcel? So that's counting, yeah. Okay, the second one which I need to stress is I agree to the warehouse to open the outer packaging of my parcel. Okay, why do we want to take this? Okay, we take this in hope that my weight become lesser and I pay less. Okay, for example, I add up all my barang is 2.1 kg. And then in your heart, you heartache already because 2.1 kg by right, you need to pay 3 kg fee. So you agree to let the warehouse people to repack for you so that it can become 2 kg. Now, when the warehouse do the checking that time, you have to trust their requirement, because when they repack that time, they will take into the consideration is after I repack, let's say I remove the outer packaging, will my item still be spoiled? Okay, or if I remove the packaging, will the weight differ a lot? Or sometimes after they remove the packaging, the the weight also doesn't make much difference. So they will take all this into consideration. So you don't feel bad that why I asked them to take I got 2.1 kg, then why after they repack is jadi 2.21. All right, because you have to understand, let's say you got two parcels from two different places, so they repack into a box okay, they remove. So maybe their outer box is a heavier type, then it become even more. All right, or if they remain as it is, then it's still 2.1. Okay, so they will try their best to minimize the weight for you, because they know that you want to save money, you want to pay less. Okay, but you don't be shocked if there is no different. Okay, so in the event that, let's say, when your item reach you in Malaysia already, when you open that time, if you feel that the packaging can be improved or what, maybe you can feedback to the ACE people so that they can improve in the future. Because most important is ACE want to ensure that your item reach will not be damaged. Okay, that is their what their objective lah. They want to ensure that when the thing arrive, it is not damaged. For example, let's say I buy a bag, right? So I scared the bag will be mesh, because bag usually you must put in a box. If you put in those the flyer type, which is like the something like the plastic, like the Korea plastic bag, it will definitely make your bag out of shape. Okay, and if you are using air, right, the airport people, they actually throw your barang, they actually throw. Even let's say if you put the fragile sticker or what, you can imagine they actually throw your package. Okay, so this is what I want to mention. Okay, this is I want to mention. You all take note, yeah. You all take note. So far, because the China and Malaysia have very good G to G relationship, government to government relationship. That's why they have this something called one-tailed dragon, something like that, one-tailed dragon. So a lot of times, you don't have all these tax or issues with the custom. Very, 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 very seldom. And even if the now one is those big containers, the whole ship that type. So it's for the big merchants that got it. But so far, when I deal with Ace from 4 years ago until now, none of my item has been taxed before. So you can be assured of that. But my item did get lost before lah. Okay, out of 4 years, I think total 2 times or 3 times my item got lost before. So
if your item get lost, then how?
Inform the customer service. They will do the thorough search lah. So actually, when my item lost that time, right, it is actually the local courier service that lost it. It's not the custom side. It's not the boat from China to Malaysia. It was the ABX time when they are uploading and offloading my all those boxes from various address. They actually lost my parcel. Yeah. So that case was actually few years ago. So if I'm not mistaken, the A's they pay me back lah. They compensate me back. Yeah. Using their calculation, they have a standard calculation. Yeah. So you may not get back everything. Yeah. In this case, you may not get back anything because so it's hard to say lah, but you get back a little bit lah. Yeah. So any other questions? If not, that is about it. I will send you the slide so that y'all can add y'all can do the WeChat. The WeChat, we have like a dedicated, they have a dedicated customer service for us. So that girl, she is China person, but she tries her best to answer in English one. Yeah. Yeah. When she want to type something, when she cannot type in English, she will usually ask me to translate for my friends and so on lah. So this what's happened lah.
Rachel,
Yeah.
like for WeChat, right, you have to write in Chinese or the audio Chinese also can. That means the voice message in Chinese also can.
For who?
For the Ace.
You can type in English. You type in simple English. Okay? You type in simple English, it should not be any problem. Because my friend, the pet groomer, right, Ling Ling, she always type in English one, and the customer service reply her in English also. Yeah. Yeah. Unless it's very complicated question, then the the customer service will ask me to to type in English lah. But because we are in a group, right? So she will type that question, and then everybody also can see and help each other. And then they use your order number as a reference. Yeah, so it's
Also,
very
they
easy.
will be in the group lah, the WeChat group.
Yeah. If you don't mind, then you can be in the WeChat group. But if you want to be independent, also can. No issue one. Okay. Yeah. So in the WeChat Ace group, yeah, I will be there. You will be there. The boss will be there. So y'all can use English to type. You can record voice also. Can. If you want to record voice, then you have to record in Chinese lah. Yeah. If you type in simple English, that is fine. Because the WeChat, they actually got one button there is translate. So it's quite, actually the WeChat is more powerful than our WhatsApp version because the WeChat can pay, can translate on the spot one. You just type in Chinese already, then you click one translate, it will translate already. Yeah. Okay. Any other question? Very straightforward, right? So for those who have placed order already, congratulations. Just goyang kaki and wait for your item to come in today. They will send out. Is tonight. The courier will send out. Probably by next week, Monday, you will, not this Monday, the following Monday latest you can receive already. Yeah. You can receive. Any other questions before we end the class? Yeah.
All those 免掏, 全掏, 半掏, we don't have the border, right?
That one is I teach in that shipping class earlier. What is the volumetric weight? So if that you need that one, it comes through a lot of experience. Because if I talk now, because you cannot imagine unless I do another class. Okay, I do another class because your item is for air, right? For air, they charge you based on the actual weight. For air, they charge you on actual weight. But for the small C, all right, for the small C, they might charge you, which is the volumetric weight. Volumetric weight means the space is greater than your actual weight, the space. Because, for example, I buy like a pillow. The pillow is so big, it's so light, but you are paying for the outer space, which is more than, let's say, 1 kg. So you're paying 2 kg fee like that. So whichever is greater, yeah, whichever is greater. Okay, any other questions?
Will there be another class you mentioned earlier is a Taobao for business?
Yeah. I will do the Taobao for business sometime later because you guys are in group 1, right? So group 2 will be doing the lesson 3 today. How to place order in Taobao, right? So there will be, so when this both group all complete until finish, then I combine these 2 group together to do the Taobao for business. Then I do 1 time only. Okay, I very lazy already. Don't do 2 time repeat so many times. Yeah.
Sorry, another question. So if the pillow is vacuum packed, so it should be okay to be sent by A, right?
Oh yeah. But remember, the pillow must be vacuum packed by the seller, not by the Ace warehouse. Yeah.
So let's say I buy a few items and then add up to say a few kg, and I don't know which way is the most economical and the best way to send. Is there anyone I can check with from Ace, or I just have to use my own instinct?
No, after all the items arrive at the warehouse already, right? Then you will see the total weight there. Okay, so you can, from there you can agak-agak how much you need to pay for. So if by air you use like 30 renminbi as the guideline per kg, then if you are if small C, then you use the 19 lor. 19 for first kg and then subsequent 11. You get what I mean?
Oh, yes. Okay, let's say it after it turns yellow, that means after I know how much, then if should I find it, it's too expensive, so I want to change it to C. So I just go to the WeChat group to liaise with the customer service, right?
Yes, that is correct. Once your order has been yellow color and then you see the air is so expensive, then you go to the WeChat customer service, Ace customer service, and say, oh, I'm really sorry, it's too expensive. Can you change it to small C? So then they will repack and recalculate for you. Yeah.
Okay, understood. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah. Any other questions? Yeah, if got WeChat already, you go to your add contact. You go to add contact on your right hand side, and then you go to the scan, and then you scan my QR code, so you'll be able to add me. Then after you add me already, then I will add you to the Ace WhatsApp group, WeChat group. Okay. Now, so let's say I go back to Allcan Express. You see my screen here, right? You see my screen here. Okay. You see my screen here. Now, if just now my row was yellow color, right? Then now I change to blue. Why change to blue? Because I have paid. Okay, I have paid. Then actually, if you very kanchiong type or you very anxious, you want to know where is my parcel already, at what situation, so you click on here. Can you see my mouse? Can you see my mouse? Can, right? You see my mouse? I click.
Yes.
Okay. Then it will go to a next page, but it has nothing because this I just sent it today. That's why they got no tracking yet. It's empty. Okay, it's empty. So, but I show you others. Okay, for example, I send this to my friend Kulili. The number is 131, right? So this 131 is the C shipping, the small C shipping. So I click, okay, and then I will see the movement. Okay, on the 21st of November, it was picked up from Guangzhou, and then after that it arrived, it's been bagged, it's been palletized, then in transit, blah blah blah. Okay, so it will give you a movement of your item. Okay, so I go to my O1. Okay, for example, this O1 that I have, this gray color means I already received. SUA is by air. SUA is by air. So I click. And then you will see, all right, this one is from the bottom to the top. On the 11th, on the 5th of November, it was express operation is complete. Arrived at sorting facility. The goods left the warehouse. Arrived Shenzhen, leave for Shenzhen, flight departure Hong Kong, flight arrival Kuala Lumpur, custom clearance, parcel sent out for Subang Hub and delivered. So you can see this tracking, okay? But for the lorry one, for the big C, it does not have any tracking, okay? It does not have any tracking. So for this one is big C. If I click here, it won't show me one because this is not handled by courier service. This one is handled by warehouse in Malaysia. Those warehouse that keep all your barang-barang. That means from the customs, you know, the big container, the custom, they open, they check, they what, and then it will ship to, let's say, in Port Klang or Klang, wherever the warehouse is. Some warehouse is in Ara Damansara, some is in Port Klang. So in this case, is in this one, I believe is in Kota Kemuning. Ship to the is from the custom there, the lorry will drive to the warehouse. Then the warehouse will offload all the boxes from the container, and then they will split by area, and then the lorry will send. So in this case, is the warehouse people will call you one day before. They will call you and say, tomorrow we are making the delivery to your house or to your office, like that.
This is all can warehouse.
Is a warehouse that used by a lot of third-party shipper. Yeah, it's very big. Okay, it's very big. Sometimes you are very kanchiong for your item. You want to drive to the warehouse to collect yourself, also can. Yeah, also can. Because for example, like peak season time, usually like Chinese New Year or 11/11, they got a lot of barang until they use the word 包仓, means the warehouse explode. This is a term very used famously, is like the warehouse explode means too many items, too many boxes. So it does happen, so you can go there and collect yourself. So usually this happen if people buy for other people. Let's say they are doing business one, or they owe their customer stocks, then they go and take on their own, which is possible. So even let's say your air or your sea, you know it's arrived already, your small sea arrived or your air is arrived, but maybe the courier is so busy with the local delivery, right? Like ABX or Skynet or GDEX, they are so busy with local delivery. You can actually go to their office and pick up your parcel if you want. Yeah, that one you will need to contact the local office. They will be able to check for you. You can go and collect yourself. If you don't want to collect myself, like last time, what I did was I just called the Lala Move, right? I say you go to ABX office to collect and send it to me, like that. Yeah. But of course, before that, I will talk to ABX first. I say that for this parcel, you don't have to send. I cannot wait anymore. So the customer service in ABX, they will pick up my parcel. They will put a note. So like Lala Move will come and contact. So that is what I did before also when I kanchong for my own goods lah. Okay. So any other questions? I believe it's very, very, I think I've covered everything already. So as usual, if you have any question, just WhatsApp me or WhatsApp us in the group, and WhatsApp me in the group so that we can communicate further. So somebody asked a question, can Ace accept other parcels other than Taobao? Of course, yes. Because basically you're telling all your friends or you're telling all the sellers, I have a China address now. Okay, so your China address is your Ace address. So you can buy from Jingdong. Jingdong is very, very reputable, very reputable e-commerce platform, similar like Taobao. In fact, in my own opinion, they are better than Taobao. Okay, in my own opinion. Can A send to Indonesia? I don't know. Mr. Okay, anyway, I thought tell you about this Jingdong first. So if you watch Chinese drama, right, every time they got all this indirectly promotion, then the people send the package to you and all that one, right? So actually if you see clearly, is Jingdong. So Jingdong is another e-commerce platform which very high quality one, and you can be very rest assured they are good. And why Jingdong is very reputable? Because in China, this Jingdong have this service whereby if you are in the main city, if you place your order today, you can get it in evening time. And you just go to the Jingdong mailbox, which is located everywhere. With just the password, you can just open the locker and take your item. So I really like to buy from Jingdong. Okay, yeah. But for Jingdong, unfortunately, it's not linked to Malaysian gateway yet. It's not linked to Malaysian gateway yet. So in order for you to buy from Jingdong, you have to use an agent to help you to buy and pay. Okay, help you to buy and pay, but the item can be sent to Ace address. So somebody also asked, can Ace send to Indonesia? So I think the answer is not worth to send. Rachel can send the link for Japan Rakuten. Rakuten is just Rakuten. You just go to www.rakuten or you just Google Rakuten. That is the platform already. Yeah.
What you buy from Japan, Rachel? Just curious.
I buy food. I also buy the hydroxylic acid for the face one. Yeah, but usually I buy food. You know the coffee, the one that we discussed in Happy Mom, Happy Dad, the blendy coffee, that is originally from Japan. Yeah, so I buy from.
Over here also got a lot of Malaysia sells a lot of Japanese food lah, but it's cheaper when you buy in yourself.
You want to buy the quality one. In fact, you buy from Japan is quality. Yeah, you're buying.
I know, like when I went Japan last time, and in Malaysia, the same item easily double or more. Especially the edition thing lah.
So you see what certain things in Japan is much cheaper lah, especially those stuff that is made in Japan one. Right. The Kodoshi pants, you don't have to buy from that branded one. Actually, Kodoshi pants is the product name. It's not a brand name. All right, but a lot of people mistake that Kodoshi is a brand name. Actually, Kodoshi, if you go to Japan, right, so many people is selling because they are using that particular material. Yeah, or the brand Burberry, but the Japan edition one also very cheap. Yeah. So up to you what you want to buy. For me, if you know, in Japan, they got the magazine that sell the handbag that come with the free gift from the handbag one. That one is really, really worth to buy. Because those bag, that number one is limited edition and they specially designed for the magazine only to give as free. So you buy the magazine with the free handbag. Yeah, so because you want the handbag. So
what magazine is that?
Huh?
What magazine is that?
It's macam punya magazine lah, but they have free bag one. If you want to know what it is, next time you go to Takashimaya in KLCC, you go to the magazine department, you will see those magazines from Japan, all will have free gift. So it's seasonal. When they have free gift, you see those with the bag. Those that give free bag like Le Sport Tag, Burberry brand, Kate Spade, all that is branded one, but you only pay for the magazine price. Yeah, that is a very Thai lah. Yes, Sally, that is correct. Rakuten.com. For furniture, do you attract tax? So far, no. No. So far, no. Okay. So far, no tax for the what? So I have bought sofa before.
Furniture come in have to self-assemble.
Yes, unless of course you have to self-assemble unless it cannot be self-assembled one. Unless it cannot be self-assembled one. Yeah. And for furniture, you need to ask them to put the wood for the extra protection. Yeah. Okay. So far we have bought sofa. I have bought TV cabinet. All no problem. Yeah. No tax. Okay.
Quality of
Big C, right?
Yeah, definitely it have to be big C. Definitely it have to be big C. Yeah. Okay.
Rachel, quality okay.
Yes, quality okay. You have to choose choose properly
But how you know the sofa comfy or not?
That one take risk That one, so you see the review from the people they put there, whether it's comfy, the color and all that. Shipping from Japan is direct to Malaysia. Junpei, no. Shipping from Japan is also through third party warehouse, yeah. Okay. Okay, Sally, later I will give you the website. Is Rakuten, definitely is Rakuten, yeah. You can either buy from Rakuten Japan or Amazon Japan. These two is the one that you can buy with credit card, Malaysian credit card, and they will be able to send the items to the warehouse. Then the warehouse will send it to you to Malaysia. Okay. Anything else before we end? Okay, so I will send you the PowerPoint so that you will get the WeChat QR code. Other than that, for those, so today will be the final class already. No more class already. The next class will be actually Taobao for business, which I will do it some other time lah, maybe 2 or 3 weeks later. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. Okay, bye bye.
Thank you, Rachel.
Okay. Yeah, that means you graduated already. You finished already, yeah? Okay.